Hello everybody, welcome to another live here. Just let me sort myself. Here is evening, it's 8 in the evening. We had a real winter day today and a lot of snow and a blizzard came down here, so it's good to be home and scrap a little bit. So for some in the US, it's just around midday. I hope you had a good start into the day. Today we talk about the art therapy number 1. It was once a mini O. Maybe last, it can be July. That can be, yeah. And I released today the mega bundle, which means that every part in one big bundle, and everything from the whole collection is 50% off, so you can save a lot of money. When you go to the Scrap shop, I posted a link already in the apology group, and let's see over here. Go to the 50% specials, and here we go. Everything is on sale. So you get the mega bundle. It's, where is it? It's on top. $16.50. I think I don't need anything to say about it, what's all in, and it's really a good deal. Okay, let's see what's in the packages. Here we go. Art therapy number 1, the artsy bits and pieces. Pink, red, orange, and some aqua are the colors of this collection. A little bit of art, some confetti. I don't know a flower, what kind of flower that is. I have a nice gesso piece with a lace in it, like that. Maybe I should take myself out of the screen. Here we go. I don't need myself to see. Okay, here we go. Then we have some mandalas. We have another gesso piece. It's not to see because of the white background. Pinwheel. And I really like those scribble pieces with this font I used. And of course some watercolor, which can be used as perfectly for blending if you only own the artsy bits and pieces. The next one is the Doily gesso scrap pieces. I still can remember when I created them. I really loved them, those doilies, and between this old book sheet pieces, different textures overlaid, blended. So these are those gesso pieces. They are perfectly, if you place them just directly under a picture or between some blending masks, but we will see that later. Then we have the Watercolor Fairies. They come as a PSD file 3, and they are super cute because look at them, and especially this one does have a tulle skirt, and it's like a ballerina, And of course you can change all the layer settings here, you can see. And if you go and have the styles, let's see the styles, wherever you can change them here, or use the pattern styles, use the gesso styles or mixed styles. So everything is to change. Here are some scattered things. The fairy itself, you can only add here a different style, or you go back to how it was. Yes, these are the fairies, and I think they are really super cute. This one, and the next one is this one. Look at, going back, look at this cute little flowers she has on her skirt, and she's like dancing in the air. Okay, then the next pack is the magic lights. Here we have 20 different ones, and they are perfectly, if you like to add on your pages some lightning, some leaks, and we will use some of them later in a layout. The next pack are the masks. We have 9 in this set, and they are, the base is in a watercolor, just open one, and they have some ornaments in. They have texture, different texture, mostly watercolor. Here are some old 20th century, 19th century, I don't know, ornaments, and using them with where is it? With an image. Okay, that's not a perfect image, but we can let her flow inside. Beautiful. These are the masks, and you get 9 of them, plus the ABR file with the brushes in. If you are a brush lover, you can load them and brush around, or what is perfectly when you just a second, starting a new layer, picking the masks here. Let me take that one. Last time we learned that we press D on the keyboard, then we have black and white. So press D and I have the black. And when I now want to use 2 different masks, just use the brushes and click over. Or you want to use more than 2, use the brushes, the ABR files. I think I like that more. Okay, then we go to our pictures, and we choose. I think I like that picture, that sweet girl. Click. Okay, this is how it looks like. And if you like to have more from the brushes or the masks. Choose another one, that one we had already. Okay, that one as well. But that one not. Maybe we make it a little bit smaller. And you can softly brush or dab. And if you like to have it not that, if you like to have it more opaque, then go down with the flow or the opacity. And then you can click and you can see it's more softer around the corners and the edges. So you can use the brush tools to create your own mask. This is how the mask looks like right now. So you created with the ABR files your own mask, and that's why I always attach them, that you can play around with them and not only have those 9 masks in the folder as a PNG file. So you can be very creative. This is what we don't save. Then we going back to the folders, and then we have the out of the box frames. Some of you don't know how to use them. Actually, they are super easy to use. Let's open one. We take that one. These are layered, and you always have 2 layers with a mask. And when you pick your image, let's see what we take. Let's have this one. Okay. Just resize it. Press OK. Now we have the image on top of the mask. We go down to the mask on the bottom and then click that one. So we have now filled the mask on the bottom. Now we press Command J. So we duplicate the image, and then we move the image just on top over the mask on top. And also clip that one. And the frame is just between those 2 images now. And that is this effect of those out of the box frames. If you have that now, you can just open solid paper. Take the pink one, click on top, hold Shift, click the last layer. Now everything is how is it called? Taken. I don't know. Sorry. And you can move it into your or over your solid paper. And to not lose everything, that everything when you click on the layer and you move it by accident. This is what we learned last time. Use this tool on the bottom of the layers, those 2 little circles. Click on them. Now you have on the layer those little icons, and everything is attached together, so you can nothing lose and everything holds together. So those are the out of the box frames. Now we're going back to the bridge and we go on. Here we have 4 of them, 4 out of the box frames with 4 different shapes of the frames. The next package are the pattern. I don't do them very often, such pattern papers, but they also can be very nice. And if you like to have a bit of feeling of paper scrapping, then those papers are just the right one. Or you like to do an invitation card, or just a layout. Don't be shy to use such a pattern paper with artsy style that everything works together. It's learning by doing, trying out. So I think I like that. Okay, these are the pattern papers. Then we have the solid ones. Different textures, very soft or gray. And here we have some jeans kind of texture. Or this is a paper, some scratch paper. And then we do the word arts we have. Most of those word arts I did on my iPad Pro. It was one of my first tryouts with Doodle and do iPad lettering. Yes, sunshine, soul, soulmate. Yes. Okay, then we go to the Painter's Toolbox. It has the brush mix, the free color styles, the gesso styles, the tile styles, and the watercolor styles, and the watercolor blenders. I have everything loaded already in Photoshop by double clicking it, or you can load them in via your preset manager. You go edit, presets, preset manager, and everything here, brushes, swatches, gradients, styles, patterns, contours, custom shapes and tools, everything can be loaded and deleted in that preset manager. So we have that one. We close that one. We don't need that. Also, we don't need that. This is the preview of the all-inclusive bundle. So here we go. I created already something. This is only created with one image, no, 2 images. The watercolor blender tool and one doily. That's all. And I'm gonna show you how I created that. The watercolor blenders are here. I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger so you can better see what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. There are, I don't know, 20 different watercolor blenders. And they are very easy to use. You click on them, they are dynamic. You can use them to paint and you can use them to create your own masks. First of all, we make a mask for our first picture. And I'm gonna choose the first one, and I'm using black. And I'm only tapping softly over my canvas on a layer. That's all. Now I'm going to my to pick an image, and I had that one with this one. Drag and drop, place, and now it's a little bit soft. That's why we going back to the layer again. We pick up another watercolor blender. Now I'm taking the 10 and oh, it's too less. Oh no, it does something. You can see now it gets the image comes better out, but we have still this beautiful blending around okay. Now we're gonna make another layer, a new one, on top of the first layer and the image, and we start to paint a new mask. We can take black, and we look that we blend the edges of the image here, because we like to create a kind of scene. So this is the next mask we have now. And we pick the one on top, clip that one, make it bigger, going back to the layer, and I like that the flowers blend more into the image with the boy in the water. So we softly paint on the layer mask to have it better blended. So I think that's okay now. We have now here on top of the image a little bit too dark black shines out. That's why we go and create again a new layer. Go with that layer on top, and now we pick a color. Click on it, and you can see now the color picker appears. Holding the Alt on your keyboard, and now you can pick out just on your canvas the color you like. You can see I click on it and it picks the color. Here is the turquoise, here we have the skin tone from his hair, the green here, white from the flowers, and what we like to have that here is more turquoise. So we pick this kind of color here. We have a new layer, it's empty. Now we're going back to the watercolor blenders. And we choose maybe the first one again. And now we dab softly over. And now you can see on top over here how it starts to look more and more like a watercolor painting. On the edges we go softly over with this aqua tone. Now everything blends together. If we now click again Alt, the color picker shows up, and we can pick, maybe we can try a little bit of this green. Only soft, only click once, dab another one, dab here in the bottom. You see, you start to get slowly a wonderful artsy blended watercolor layout. It's beautiful. I think I like it. Maybe we need now a little bit of a word art. For that, I also loaded the word art brushes, and you can see them here. Let's see what we get. I like always to have such typo text. New layer. We press D on the keyboard, so we have the black in the foreground. Click. Now we have the what's it called? Watercolor, not watercolor. Word art on the canvas. So, and with that one you have a kind of journaling. I can't say that word, I don't know. Sorry about that. And then we have we're going on top. Then we have the brush mix. And we gonna pick here something like that. We start a new layer, and maybe we add that here, and choose one of the watercolor styles we have. It's not to see, so we stay on black. Okay, here we go. These are the brush mix. Okay, I like that one. And maybe here a little bit of a splatter over here. And that's a bigger one. Starting a new layer. And we can move it a little bit around. So we have that here. And then we take the word art, move it a little bit around. If we are happy with the background, we can also here choose all the layers, clip them together, create a folder. You go over here when you have all selected. So we have now this group. We can call it background and close it so nothing will move around in the background again. So we're going up again to the deco we have. So okay, we have the brush mixes, and it's always better to have one layer too much than one too less. And let's add that here. And maybe we, if you have the brushes selected here, you always be able to hold the Alt key and pick any color on your canvas. If you have the brush tool selected, that always works. So if you want to add a little bit more on top of that with the brush mix, just pick color, add here some, and we change the flow when we created a mask. And if you go to 100% again, we have a little bit more intensive colors when we use the brush mix. Let's see what happens. Nope. I think we are done. Now we can go back to the magic lights. Where are we? The bridge, magic lights. And if we now pick that one, let's see what happens. Just drag and drop it, place it on top of your whole layout. And now we go to the settings. Magic Lights needs always a kind of playing with the settings. You see, you get here now a kind of insta look. You see? Let's make it a little bit bigger. And I love already this kind of purple blue shades here. Maybe we can reach more when we pick another magic light. I don't find the bridge today. Let's see what we have now. These are too wild. So we pick that one. No, I need that one. Okay, that covers the whole layout. We go again to color burn. Let's see what happens. Ooh, look at that one. Now we have a kind of, the orange here really does a great job on that part. So you see, slowly it gets really artsy. And turn it off, turn it on. What you also can do, just move it around. You don't need to have everything in that direction when you place it, or how I created it. Just be creative and move the magic lights. You can see it changes a lot. And I think I like those green coming now in from the left side in here. And the pink here is awesome. And I like this part here, because it very takes now this pool in focus. Okay. What we can do now, maybe let's see if we can add one of the artsy bits. Let's see. I think I like the confettis. Just place them on top. And also use here the different settings. Color burn and linear dodge are always the ones which do the best job. Overlay stays white. Soft light, you have you don't see much, so I'm going back to color burn. Duplicate it, and then we let them float in here. So you have a here a direction from the bottom, from the left bottom to the middle. There is a connection between that, and so you have a triangle here again. Last time I also explained that you take care that you have a kind of triangle. Actually, this boy's head should be a little bit more in the middle, but there is too much of the flowers. But I think we have a really point of view on that now. And I would say I wouldn't add now more. It's perfect. I like that. Now I like to, let's save that one. And the folder. Okay. And I like to show you now the styles. Oh, that was now not what I like to have. Okay, we have here text. Now we go into the we have here the styles, tile styles, we have the gesso styles, we have the watercolor styles. These are those ones. Look at that. This is the preview. And we have 9 of them. Let's see what they do on a text and what they do when you have some layers with different color blenders, watercolor blenders. This one, we create another one with we take a word art. Okay, so we have 3 different layers now. Okay, here we go. We have the let's see. Do you know what? I don't like the styles. So here now. Here are the watercolor. This is the first one. You can see it in the preview here. This is on a word art. This is on one of the brush mixes. This is on text. And this is on a watercolor blender. And if you now go over this watercolor blenders and use maybe that one, we paint another. So, and we choose another watercolor style on it, like that one or that one. So you see it blends perfectly in combination. Styles and watercolor blenders work perfectly together to blend everything and to get one of those really watercolor styles on your layouts. Just digital, no mess on your table. It's paint, draw, and you can shut down your computer and you don't have any mess around. Okay, the next one is we have that one. That's a bit of a more softed one. And here we have it, the turquoise or mint, very soft color. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Text. And here on the big one. And to overlay, look at it, how it nicely blends. Then we used that one here, over here, over here. Oh, on the text it looks beautiful. And then we have it on the big one here. And we choose to overlay it. That's a more muddy color. And that one, that one. This is not that color I like. And that's a really bold one. Greenish, like a little bit of sea foam. Beautiful on a text. And beautiful on a big watercolor blender mask. And then we have one with roses. I like that one on watercolor. I think it works perfectly on a text, but then I would use a stroke around the text. So you have that in white, not inside. Go outside with the stroke. Depends on how big your text is. And then we go and add a little drop shadow. Very easy. And if you going up with the size, you see the text comes more and more out. And that's what we have now. When we take here, pink, change the word here, change the size, still too big. 130. So beautiful. And you see, it's so easy to create only by playing something new. I always suggest that you, when you get a collection, start to play first. Drag and drop stuff on your pages. Not open it and create or want to create a new layout. Just play with it. Let you inspire by everything what you got new. And when you start to understand the tools, you will have much more fun to create than your layouts. I like that combination between this pinkish, very bold watercolor and this greenish. How it says, it's beautiful. Your life, live your dream. When we take that one, that if you just man. Okay, we deleted the dream. So beautiful. I like that one. That could be a part of a card you create for a friend or anything. You can print that out And you also can print that out and put that in a frame and hang it on your wall. You can do so many things with my products. It's not only doing scrapbooking. Okay, we stuck up here with the, we have one last watercolor style. It's more an orange one. If you like to have it more warm, so you can use pink and orange and don't have a lot of this green, because that's what it cools down. So with that one you have a more natural look, and let's see what we get with the tiles. Beautiful with that little dots, or that one. And you can create that one. That works not so perfectly. That also no. Those are the tiles. Oops. Let's make that black or pink. Let's make that pink. Red. Oh, we take red. Okay. Now we can go through the pattern styles. If anyone comments or asks, only just let you know, I don't see the comments. I only can go over here and see if there are any questions or anything like that. But I don't think. Okay. I want to go back to the tile styles. Here is the preview. Oh yes, okay, I can remember. I always added the styles in 3 different sizes. So you have 3, 6, 9, 12 styles with the same pattern, but each one comes in 3 different sizes. Let's see what we have here now, and that we pick that one in the front. We have here the styles, and we going to, where do they start? No, these are the small ones, the bigger ones, and here we have that one. Then we have this one. So these are the patterns, and each one comes in 3 different sizes. Oh, I like that one. It's kind of a retro feeling. Orange. Here we go. Here's a butterfly in it, and yes. Oh, here we are getting back by the watercolors. Okay, these are the tile styles. And don't have them very often in the collections, but I thought it would fit perfectly to the colors and to the whole theme of the collection. Then we going to the next styles. It's the gesso styles. They are really handmade. I paint first with gesso, then I scan them, then I overwork them in Photoshop, then I combine them with different patterns, or add some scripts and different textures or some lace, whatever. So these are the gesso styles, and they look like this. And believe it or not, they are perfect for digital painting. Look at that one. And if you choose now another layer, and we use the artsy bits here and do that one, and we can also add here. It's very soft. Let's try something with an image. Let's search an image with a lot of white in. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that would look nice. Is this the Golden Gate Bridge? No. Don't know. Let's move it down. And now we play again with the settings of the layer. Look at that one. It's only different styles. The gesso styles. The gesso styles. We painted them, and then we click only on the styles, go to the next layer, go to the next layer, choose another one, choose another. This we can delete, it's only that only word. And then we place over it an image and use color burn for the settings. And you have an awesome artsy page. If you have your word out here, just, it's a little bit too much. Then we go and choose one of the word outs here. We press D again, then we have a black. Place that one. Make it a little bit smaller. So. And let's try another setting, what we can reach with a color dodge. That's nothing. It works also not. We can use overlay. That makes me also not happy. Hard light. With hard light you really don't have, you have only on the bottom and the blue that you see a little bit of the texture from the gesso. So this is everything without any in the background. And I think pin light gives it a little bit more from the back. And I think we love the most linear burn. It makes it too grayish. So color burn is really something I really like now. Yes. And we can over here. We can also, so if the image is again on the right place, close the layer, that you not move it around, and also choose all the layers again, close it, so you can now play around with the next part of your work progress. We can go to the bridge and have a look on the look at that. Multiply. Maybe again color burn. Nah, linear burn. That's better. And let's see what we can create when we place those gesso scrap pieces on top of that. So we have that one now. And what happens when we use color burn? Not much. Overlays to white. So we have that one now. And I don't like this part here. We now make a clipping mask over here. So we have it clipped. And now we can paint over that mask with the watercolor blenders. That one. You can see I have blackened foreground. White is in the background, but foreground color needs to be black. And we can now paint over the mask here on the layer and softly remove a little bit of the dark parts of that one. You can see it starts to disappear. And then we have now, maybe we need another part on the, if you're going straight from the top side down to the left side, there needs to be something. Then you have points that holds again the whole layout. And maybe you're gonna ask yourself how I know that, because I'm working also at a graphic designer, at an advertising agency, since I'm 17 years old. So now, that's cool. I like that. Yes, this is what you can reach with layers, watercolor blenders, the doilies, the styles, so much to combine. And give yourself time to understand, especially tools can be very overwhelming, and play around, and maybe you need sometimes to start to think outside the box. And let's add here some more watercolor. And now we make it more colorful here. And I can imagine that you not know what to do with all those pattern styles, but you can see now what nice effect we can give it on our layouts. And it's only a little bit of dab here and a little bit dab there, to bring the whole layout together. Let's see what that's too much, but well, it depends on if you like that. That is not too bad. Let's see what, no, that looks like grandma's kitchen in the 80s. Nope. Let's see what we can get with the watercolor effects. Ooh, not bad. That's a more natural look again here. So you can achieve here nice look. Okay, that's for now everything. Already 1 hour around, and I talked again a lot of. Just ask if you have any questions. I only can teach that parts I know you need to know how to work with any of my products. Okay, that's it for now, for today. I hope you enjoyed. We don't had a interruption that Facebook quit the streaming. And let's going back to this is the group, the Artology group, and we have that here. We are live. Yes. 50% off the whole collection. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good time, and we're gonna see us, I'm sure, very